welcome to Inspired by Yuri. I'm Yvette, and today we're going to answer some fat loss questions. So I posted a few days ago on Instagram just some questions that you all had, or that anyone had, about fat loss tips and tricks. So if you're interested, don't forget to subscribe and also follow me on my Instagram page at Inspired Yuri. So these 10 questions are in no particular order, but I am gonna be looking at my phone to make sure that I ask and answer all of the questions properly. So the first question is, what are the best types of exercises for getting the fastest results in the shortest amount of time? And my advice would be to do compound movements, like squats and deadlifts, and then adding some form of intensity to it. So for example, today I went to the gym and I did lightweight sumo deadlifts, and then I added at the end some burpees. So I would do 10 sumo deadlifts or conventional deadlifts, whichever one is more comfortable for you. I would do 10 as quickly as I could, and then I would follow it immediately without any rest, 10 burpees. Rest, and then repeat it 3 to 4 times. Okay, second question, should I do cardio first or weightlifting first? And honestly, it depends on your goal. So if you're trying to solely see the numbers on the scale drop and you're willing to compromise the shape of your body, then I would say do cardio first. And also if you want to increase your endurance, I would say cardio first, and then whatever energy you have left, you can do weightlifting session. Now for me, I prefer to do weights first so that I can deplete my glycogen levels. And essentially all that is however many carbs you ate prior to you working out, you want to get rid of all the energy from that carb. And then at the end, you want to do HIIT workout, because if you're lifting heavy and then you go and do cardio right after, HIIT cardio after, you're dead already. You have no energy. So you really only have enough to put in a good 5 to 10 minute HIIT cardio session. So I'll lift weights, then I'll either get on the treadmill or the Stairmaster and do 30 seconds as fast as I can, rest for 30 to 45 seconds or a minute depending on your level, and then I would repeat, do another 30-second full-out sprint, and do that for at least 5 to 10 rounds. That's realistically, if you hit the gym hard, that's how much energy you have left to put in to finish off your workout with the high intensity interval training. So if you want to increase endurance, do cardio first. If you want to shape your body and build it into the hourglass figure that you want, hit the weights first, go heavy, and then do cardio at the end to burn out all of the remaining energy stores you have left so that you are completely depleted, and then you can go and eat afterwards. The third question is, what would you recommend for a quick 20 to 30 minute workout? I would say straight body weight exercises at a high intensity. So jump rope, burpees, jump squats, jumping jacks, I couldn't even think of the name, jumping jacks, something to get your heart rate up. Remember, if you're going to lose weight, you need to keep your heart rate elevated. So for me, I try to keep my heart rate between 150 to 170 max before I feel like I'm going to pass out. And then I take a rest, make sure I get my heart rate down to, whatever number is my resting number for about 20 to 30 seconds or longer, depending again on what you're doing and how many exercises you're putting together within that working set. So for example, I would do jumping jacks straight into burpees, and then grab jump rope and do that. So 30 seconds here, 10-second rest. 30-second here, 10-second rest. 30 seconds on the third one, 10-second rest, and then I will take a full minute to 2 rest and repeat that 5-6 times. And that should burn about 10 minutes. And then move on, pick another 3 sets of exercises, whether it's burpees, crunches on the floor, bicycle crunches, and let's say jumping jacks. Okay, so again, 30 seconds, 10-second rest, move on to the next exercise, 10-second rest, move on to the last one, rest for a minute to 2, and then repeat that 5 to 6 times. Again, keep your heart rate up if you're trying to burn fat. That is the easiest way to do it. Keep your rest periods short and manageable, and then go home. 20, 30 minutes, you're done. All right. If you don't like that high intensity, I would say get on the treadmill for about 20 minutes. Highest incline, or the highest incline that you are comfortable with without having to hold on to the machine on the treadmill. I can't tell you how irritating it is to see somebody hold on to the machine when they're walking at an incline on the treadmill. What's the point? When you're walking down the street, you have nothing to hold on to. When you're walking up a hill, you have nothing to hold on to. So you want to mimic what you're doing in reality. So incline, I'd say 13 to 15 incline, 2.5 or higher speed, and just walk it out. Find something interesting to watch on your phone and crank it out 20 minutes. You're gonna be sweating. Go home, eat, and you're good to go. All right, question number 4. How did I lose my back fat? So in order to lose fat, and I think we've all heard this, you cannot spot reduce where your body is going to lose fat. Fortunately for me, my body decided my back was gonna be one of the first places to lose fat. And if you've ever known my struggle, I lose fat all over my back, including my lower back. I have none, but it's okay. So what I did, again, body weight exercises, push-ups, planks. I would do rows on the machine or with dumbbells. I would do a lot of sprint work on the treadmill, so I'm constantly moving my arm. So if you want to try to shape your body or to lose fat somewhere, you have to build muscle to replace it. So you want to make sure that you're lifting heavy and that you're forcing your body to work hard. Your muscles will grow with or without weights. Let me make that very clear. Your muscles cannot tell the difference of you doing weights only in the gym if you're pushing yourself, or not having weights in your hand if you're pushing yourself. It's going to respond to stress. So if your body isn't stressed when you're in that plank, or your body's gonna respond by holding you up for longer the next time you do that exercise. So again, it's all about progressive overload. If you did 30 seconds today, try to do 35 seconds tomorrow so that your body and your muscles are consistently working hard and working smarter in terms of building and then releasing or removing the fat by replacing it there. So that's really where you want to work at when it comes to losing back fat. And also your diet plays the most important factor in losing fat anywhere, especially in your back. So you're gonna make sure you're including and incorporating vegetables, smart carbs I call them, like potatoes, sweet potatoes, brown rice, and protein. If you want to grow muscles, you have to eat protein. You need to make sure that your body is getting enough fuel to grow. So you cannot say I want to lose weight and grow muscle. It's really difficult. You either pick one or the other. You're gonna eat less to lose weight, or you're gonna eat more to gain muscle. So if you're trying to lose back fat, replace it with muscles and eat smart. Question number 5, why have I plateaued after losing, let's say, 10 to 15 pounds? We have to remember that our body is smart. It is intelligent. It gets used to and adapts to the exercises or the workouts that you're doing consistently, which is why I say pick an exercise program and stick to it for 4 to 6 weeks and then switch it up so that your body gets confused. If you're consistently going to the gym and only lifting 135 pounds, your body gets used to that. It's no longer going to respond. So you want to make sure that you're changing it up. If you're constantly running on the treadmill, go run outside so that you're getting different altitudes. You're getting different, changes in your foot stance, right? So again, just shock your body. Make sure that you're changing things up. Don't do something that allows you to be bored in the gym. You want to make sure you're keeping it exciting. So if you're not interested in what you're doing, or it's not exciting to you and it's not pushing you, your body will not respond either. So find something that you love to do, whether it's swimming, cycling, running. Figure it out and then make it challenging every single week or 4 to 6 weeks and go from there. Question number 6. What are my thoughts on personal trainers, and what are the main benefits of working with a personal trainer? So I get asked this a lot. My thought on personal trainers, and I have a lot of friends that are personal trainers, is to not get one until you have mastered your own body weight and that you have at least learned the basics of working out. Too often, I've seen people get personal trainers in the beginning. They didn't think about exercises. They didn't have to because the trainer gave it to them. They didn't necessarily think about nutrition because the trainer gave it to them. So you don't have the foundation to maintain that lifestyle once your package, your 12 session package is over. And a lot of people end up falling back into the same pattern, which is unfortunate. I would say learn to lose 10 to 15 pounds first on your own so that you have basic knowledge, and then get a trainer to push you to the next level. So for me, I know that at this point in my fitness journey, I am ready for a trainer, and I'll, figure and pick one out when I am at the place where I feel confident in doing that, so that not only am I bringing the knowledge that I already have, but I'm gonna also gain more knowledge by working with that trainer that's going to push me to the next level. Now, if you really, really want a trainer, I say do your research. Make sure you're picking somebody that is just as interested in your journey as you are and not just money hungry, because a lot of people are money hungry. You are paying somebody to help you shift your lifestyle, and you want to make sure that that person respects your journey, respects your time, and respects your money and knows what they are doing. So look at their before and after transformations of their previous clients, and make sure you do your research so that number one, you're either not paying too much money or you're getting such a good deal because they don't know what they're doing themselves. So do your research. Question number 8 is, what should I eat before and after a workout? I can go either way. So if my sole purpose is to lose weight, I would go fasted in the mornings and not eat anything. Sometimes I'm stronger that way, even when it comes to lifting weights, and I can last longer because nothing in my stomach is bogging or weighing me down. If I want to lift a little bit heavier, then I will eat before I work out in the morning. A lot of times I do work out at 5 in the morning, so I'll eat a banana and maybe 2 or 3 rice cakes. So I like to just eat carbs before I work out. Eat the banana, eat the 2 rice cakes, and then go and burn it through weightlifting. So I like to eat carbs before I work out, and then after I work out, that's where I really get my protein and carbs. As an endomorph, my body responds best to carbs before and after a workout session. So that's when you're gonna see me eat the most amount of carbs and lots of protein as well. So when I'm not working out, I stick to protein and vegetables for the most part. For anyone else, I would say just listen to your body and pick the best method or eating style that works for you, and an eating style that is sustainable. So if eating before your workout helps, do that. If it helps you give you energy to make sure that you're pushing yourself hard in the gym, do that. If you can go without eating, do that. It doesn't matter. Calories in versus calories out. It doesn't matter if you're fasted or not fasted. If you're tracking what you eat and you're eating 2,000 calories a day, it doesn't matter if you start that 2,000 calories at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., or 12 p.m. As long as you get it in before the day ends, it's all the same. All right, the next question is, when I go to the gym, what is my average workout time? When I go to the gym, it just depends. If I don't have enough time, I've been known to go to the gym for 20 minutes and just busting out some HIIT cardio. Or if I go and lift weights, I try not to stay at the gym for more than an hour. There's no reason to stay longer than that, because I see it like this. If you're truly pushing yourself to the max, you're not gonna have energy to work out for an hour and a half, 2 hours. God bless you if you're in the gym for 2 hours working out, because it means that you could have doubled up on the weights that you were doing or pushed your intensity a lot further than you were in the gym. So for me, an hour max, and that includes stretching in the beginning and then my cool down or whatever I feel like doing at the end to kind of de-stress before I head home. Do I wear a fitness band to track my calories? And if so, which band or which brand do I use? and I use an Apple Watch to track my calories. And I always say you gotta take what the numbers are giving you with a grain of salt, because it's not necessarily accurate 100%. It's just a way to keep yourself on track, because you don't truly understand, or the watch is not going to be able to measure a lot of things that you are doing in the gym in terms of burning calories. But I love my watch because it keeps me accountable to, let's say, work out 45 minutes a day, burn 500 calories a day, and to get this amount of steps in, or standing hours like the Apple Watch does. Mine is a Series 3 watch. And my favorite part of this band is not the tracking of the calories or anything. It's actually the breathing part of it. So I get stressed out easily, and the watch is used to my normal resting heart rate. And so when it goes up, it tells me to breathe, and it's amazing the mindfulness connection that I make to it to actually breathe. So that has been my favorite part of the watch itself. And also for people who have the same issue that I had, I am allergic to dry latex. And so a lot of the fitness bands, they come with the dry latex coating, or latex coating in general, which is why we get rashes after a while. Even if you wash it and clean it, you still get the rashes. So I ended up getting a leather band, or faux leather band, doesn't matter, as long as it's not the elastic band type material. So you want to get away from that. Just a tip if anybody else has rashes from the bands themselves. And how many calories do I eat a day, and how many calories do I recommend? I'm not a nutritionist. I can't necessarily tell you how many calories you should be eating. I know that for my body, if I want to build muscle, like I've done in the past, I need to eat upwards of 2,000 to 2,200 calories a day for the amount of work I put in the gym. If I want to burn fat, I've burnt fat at 2,000 calories. I've burned fat at 1,900 calories, 1,800 calories. I always advise people to never go too low when you're starting a weight loss journey. Start at 2,500 calories. See if your body responds to that. If you were gaining weight, go down to 2,400 calories. Go down to 2,350. Do not drop your calories quickly. You want to make sure that you're eating the most amount of food that you can at any given period to lose weight. Because if you drop your calories too drastically, yes, you're gonna be burning fat. Yes, the numbers are gonna look amazing on the scale, but when you plateau, you have nowhere to go if you started too low. So some people will start at 1,500 calories to lose weight, they plateau, and all of a sudden they drop it to 1,400, 1,300, 1,100. Why? There is no reason for that. Start at 2,000 and then drop it, let's say 50 calories every 4 weeks. That's how simple it is. Losing fat is all about calories in versus calories out. It's a math or science game. So 500 calories a day, 3,500 calories at the end of the week, you're gonna lose a pound. So just do the math and go from there. And then make sure that you're just moving consistently. You don't need to work out every single day. 3 days a week is all you really need. 3 solid, committed days a week will get you the results that you want. And remember, when you're first starting out on your fitness journey, you are going to lose the most weight in the beginning because your body is not used to moving. And that's when you want to take advantage of your fat loss journey. Move more, eat just a little bit less, or replace, let's say, your carbs. Instead of eating rice, eat more vegetables like broccoli and Brussels sprouts for the same amount of grams for the carbs, but you're getting a lot more food. So you want to make sure that you're working smarter and not harder. Again, thank you for taking the time out to watch my video. If you enjoyed these tips, make sure you comment below and let me know which one you enjoyed the most. Don't forget to subscribe if you're inclined. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram at InspiredYuri, and I will see you on the flip side. Have a good day.
I bet.
Yo, yo, yo.